Alright, today I've got a brief tutorial for you for an app called Ripl. It's available for iPhone and for Android, and you can take your images and turn them very quickly and easily into some awesome looking videos. What you're going to do to get started is to click this button right here with the plus symbol on it and put in some text. And that text is going to be your headline. This particular text will be your headline. Go ahead and put in your text using the button right there. Type it in. Once you get your text in the way you would like it, we're going to go ahead and put in some images. So we're going to hit the forward arrow here, and it's going to allow us to put in some images. Once again, you always have to connect your phone images to the app and allow that. So I'm going to scroll through. I'm going to pick a handful of images to put in, 4 or 5 different images. I'll pop in. Some of the Ripl templates allow you to put text on every image. Others just put text right at the beginning of the video, and the same text stays up throughout the video. So you have to kind of play around and learn each template as to the features of each template. Alright, next thing we want to do is look at deciding what type of format we want it to be in. On Facebook, either the landscape format works great if you're doing a Facebook post with a link, or a square will work on Facebook. If you're doing Instagram, I'd recommend probably the portrait style, which would work nicely in Instagram. Once we choose that, we're going to choose the forward arrow and click it and move on to the next process, which is actually selecting our template that we want to use. You're going to see this just pulled in a regular template, nothing special, it's more their standard one, and the same text stays up throughout the entire video. I'm going to choose the more designs option, and you're going to see you get a ton of different designs. Everything from new and popular to seasonal. So we're just going to scroll through these and look and see what we like, and we're going to pick one. And once we pick one, you're going to see how easy it is. It's just going to pull in all your images. There we go. And it's basically that simple. The neat thing about Ripl is you can change your font styles very easily. You can also change the colors, your background colors that the fonts are on. You can actually change the color of the font, and in some options you can actually change the background that the images are being shown on, which is very neat. So the great thing about why would you want to change your colors? Well, maybe it's for branding. You want to use the same colors that are on your website, that are in your logo. And you can match them exactly by using this hex code down here in the bottom left. Put in the hex code that matches your logos, and you're going to have a nice branding effect. You can actually put your own logo in to this. It'll usually show up in the bottom right, but you can move it anywhere you want it to be in the video, and in some cases it will show the logo at the very end of the video. So Ripl is a great way to use color and logo for your branding. Now we're going to select the music, and the nice thing about Ripl is they don't just have a handful of music selections. You'll see here 4 or 5, but if you click this see more, they literally have about 50 or 60 music styles. Everything from seasonal music to classical music to reggae to rock to R&B to soul, urban and soul, just a wide variety of musics to choose from. So you'll find something that you can use. The nice thing is all this music is royalty free, so you don't have to worry about breaking any royalty rules with YouTube or with Facebook, where they end up either muting your video or not allowing your video to play at all. So with a couple of clicks, we're able to go in and we're able to create our video, add music, add the colors we want. Very, very simple. I want to go in and show you now how you can also put in a completely different style. Here we go. This is a completely different style video that we're popping in now. This video will play a lot smoother when it's actually rendered properly and is finished. But I just wanted to give you an idea how easy it is. Now in this one you can see where you can double tap to add captions with each photo. The first one I showed you, it was pretty much the same text throughout the video. This one you can actually change captions. Now if you don't want to put a caption there, the text will still be there before it's rendered, but once you render the video, it's going to absolutely, that text will disappear. So don't worry about trying to remove it or delete it. It'll actually delete itself automatically. I'm going to go in and show you one more coming up here in just a second. Another style video that just to give you an idea of how easy it is to change. You may have just a handful of pictures, but by putting in, even though you might be putting in some of the same pictures, the look and feel is going to be totally different. People aren't going to notice that it's the same pictures. They're just going to notice your message. Here's one that's kind of like a postcard that has all the pictures hung by string, and they pop out at you and then pop back into place. Really kind of neat effect. Ripl has tons of these. The other nice thing that Ripl does is they create seasonal videos. Here's one for Valentine's Day, and the hearts are bubbles and they're floating up. Very nice effect. St. Patrick's Day is about to come up. St. Patrick's Day, they're going to have 2 or 3 different templates that you can use and styles that you can use for St. Patrick's Day. Also, the nice thing about Ripl is every week they usually launch a new template. So literally every week you could have something new using Ripl, and they're always dynamic. They're always very eye-catching types of videos. Now once again, this is a paid app. I recommend buying it for the year. That's the biggest price break. You save almost 50% when you do that. Here's one where you can actually change the background. It's a Polaroid camera sitting on a desk, but you can actually change the desk to a more of a breakfast type thing, to more seasonal, Christmassy looking. There's just a wide variety of effects that you can use there. There's one for New Year's. I usually like the wood or the business look. I believe that's the business look. So, no, that's the travel look. So anyway, the neat thing about this one is as it runs, it actually pops out the videos, and if you have captions on it, the captions are written on the Polaroid that comes out. It's really a neat effect. I'm going to go ahead and load it up. It is a little bit jerky here, but I want you to know that when you use this app, it's very smooth, and you'll get a chance to see here how it looks. Very nice, and you can see where the captions would come in underneath the videos as they come out, and they actually feed right out of the camera. It's a very nice effect. But I just wanted to say that of all my apps that I'm using right now, Ripl is my complete favorite, and here's one of the reasons why. You can go ahead and connect it to all your different social media platforms, and I've shown you a few that you can do that with, right? That you can go ahead and connect to your platforms. But this is the neatest part. You can schedule them. I can actually schedule posts for my clients weeks in advance and be done, and I know that they're going to post at the time and the date that I wanted to. You can also go in and write your own text information, your own text up here that will actually show in the post, and that's very powerful. So I hope you enjoyed my demonstration of Ripl today, and I hope that you give it a try. The first 7 days are free. I know I mentioned that it's a paid app, but they let you try it for 7 days, which I think is great.